Hi T-Birds, catching and throwing again this week for PE. We're going to try and ramp up the skills a little bit, so feel free to progress along as you feel capable. But I'll start with some basic skills for most of our prep ones, and you can progress through those prep ones with the 2s to 6s if you're feeling like you want to give them a go. So what I want you to do first of all for me is set up a cone. I've got the red one there as a stop cone starting there. A green cone is where they're going to run to, and I've got the bucket and the balls down this end where I'm going to stand. Okay, so our focus last week catching and throwing was to make sure that we do some chest marks, okay, to hug it in tight, and also out in the hands, as well as using a tennis ball to get in a bit shorter as well. But start with the bigger balls, whatever you've got, football, soccer ball, doesn't matter. And the aim is for me to lob the ball and time it right as TJ runs into the green cone. He'll try and chest mark it to start with. Okay, then he runs back and we do that. So we're really now practicing catching and throwing on the move. Okay, ready? Go. Good, and back. And back. One more. And good. A little bit harder for our younger guys, but try it with a tennis ball as well. See if they can challenge themselves to keep their eye on the ball and be ready to go. It's really important when you're starting, boys and girls, where TJ is, that you're not being what we call flat-footed and just standing back. Be ready to go and come forward, eyes on the ball all the way in, and try to catch it, okay? Keeping those hands put together. Here we go. Ready, go. Nearly, go back. Go. Good job, and again. Good job. Okay, the next step is just as we're feeling comfortable now, bigger kids, we want to extend it back. Like if you're leading in a sport, okay, trying to find the space and wanting someone to pass it to you in that space, you have to lead by running in that direction, and the person needs to pass the ball in that direction. But the same thing, keep your eye on the ball. So this time now, I've got the cones further apart and I'm more of an angle side on, because it's very unlikely I'm going to stand and pass directly to someone coming straight at me in a game of sport. There'll be people blocking it, but they might lead in what we call a 45 degree. So I'm going to throw it out in front of TJ as he's leading, and hopefully he takes the mark by keeping his eye on the ball. Go. Go again. Go. Good job. One more. Good. Okay, so that was our catching, and now we're going to go into throwing. So we're going to start with the basic throwing drill. Start at the red cone, start with the ball, this time the student, running to the green cone, and then passing with a good chest pass on the run, keeping it simple. Let's do that. Go. Again. Excellent, good job. And our next level up is to make sure that as you're passing on the run, usually it's to somebody who's also moving. So I'm going to demonstrate that now, okay? You make sure you're running and trying to pass it off as you run. I'll be out of camera a little bit, but we'll do that. Ready, set, go. TJ, good. Yep. Good job. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, but that's our catching and throwing skills for this week.